Have you ever had one of those days on site where you got two team members and it seems like they were at each other's throats all day? Everyone thinks it's a complete train wreck and everything's coming off the rails. Well, here's why it might actually be a good thing. Conflict isn't chaos. In fact, it's the fuel for growth. And here's how you embrace it without burning bridges.
And the truth, here's the truth. For us as leaders, the greatest failure of leadership is a lack of courage. A lack of courage to say what needs to be said.
A lack of preparation to get the key in the right spot to switch across Beanie. Alright, if you didn't watch yesterday's live stream, get across and watch it. War Room, stop 12 causes of project management failure before they stop your project. Here's the truth. You can't pick and choose the bits that I do out of the war room and then expect it to deliver the same results. I had someone come into it on a previous project. They got brought across what they were doing, they were struggling. One of the execs saw what I was doing and he went, hey, if we transfer that across to this other team, maybe they'll start getting the results like Beanie gets. They didn't want to know. We know about that. We know about whiteboards. We know what you're doing. I've worked out this weekend, when everyone says to me, from here on in, we know what you're doing, I'm going to go, awesome. Explain it to me. Explain to me how you mitigate all 12 causes of project failure, which are built on 7 or 9 decades of data. Tell me what they are to start with. Do you know even where to look and find what they are? Then tell me how you use your war room to mitigate those. How have you built neuroscience into it, the latest neuroscience, that uses people's intrinsic motivation to make it even better themselves, not just rely on you to do that for them all the time. You can't pick and choose the bits. All those bits that you see in my war room are there for very specific reasons. 35 years cumulative experience went into building that war room. The TV's there for a reason. You can't skip the TV. The posters on the walls that set the standards are there for a reason. You can't skip them. The props, the football, the cricket ball, the marble, all there for a reason. The books are there for a reason as well. The way the meetings are run for a very specific reason. You can't go from zero to hero to mastery in a few minutes. You can't just pick a couple of these up, start scrolling on the board and expect everything to just turn around. Doesn't happen that way. You have to have frameworks. Key framework that I showed you yesterday involves the flex process. As I say, if you haven't watched that video, that's a good starting point for you. That gives you the how. Then you need the who can actually do it. When I say the who that can do it, I'm not talking about someone that can do it a couple of times a week or maintain it for a couple of weeks. Do it for a month. Someone that can do it day in, day out for months on end for the whole project. Set the standard, set the bar, and then maintain it. That's the key. Those 3 words there. Everyone engaged every day. Showed you exactly how to do it yesterday. Go back and watch for an hour. And then when you're looking for the who, let's have a chat. All right, let's go back and run our daily ORCA process. This, again, ORCA's not a, we'll put the whiteboards up, we'll put a couple of posters up. We might even do a stand-up meeting. We're not in debrief. Don't need that bit. Everything Every part of that is built on process, structure, built a specific way to deliver a specific result. If you're not getting the results, don't blame the process. Have a look at how you're executing on it. Ready to go, Claude? The process works, depending on your level of ability in using that process. Right, that's why we have construction school. So get in there, do what they call deliberate practice every single day. Home. Home. I don't know how it gets high out of home. Going to get another AI agent very soon called Whisperflow, which I believe, welcome back, will fix that problem for us. April 27. All this is designed to happen in 14.4 minutes, which is 1% of your 24-hour day. So we've got our audience live, and we're doing a real debrief for real results. Step one's the objective. We're locking in exactly what we set out to do today. What was the objective today? Today's objective was to get the whiteboard set up in my home office, because I'm in a different office at the minute, to run my new team through the ORCA process today. Hear the rain? It's pouring down. After Walker, see if he understands that Walker is ORCA. Good objective. Set the whiteboard up in the home office, run the team through the ORCA process today. Did it happen? Yes, it did. What was the result? Good buy-in, good engagements, and good questions asked. We actually had some good examples too when we spoke to the dangerous, dumb, and different. What I did, dumb, was forgot that some of the states, because some of the people that we've got in the team are in other states, have a public holiday today. So I should have actually kicked it off tomorrow. So that was a good example. Yes, run well and to time. Well, I can't. How do I get rid of that? Does anyone know? How? When I do that, how do I get that to go down the bottom there without doing all this? There's got to be a way to do it. Maybe it's only me, because I'm the only person that runs the ORCA process live on their phone on Claude, on the interwebs. Good result, strong engagement, good questions, real examples surfaced in the room, and you caught a dumb mistake, lived and owned it. That's an aimless, rankless principle, model from the top. Is that the gap, the public holiday oversight? Yes, that was the gap. The gap. Make me type the whole thing in. Nothing Beanie likes more than typing on his iPhone with his thumbs, which are too big for his small phone. Why didn't the public holiday show up in the planning? That's a good question. Purely an oversight on my part. I found out late that Queensland wasn't getting the public holiday, and I was of the belief that only Western Australia and ACT did get it, which was incorrect. New South Wales got it as well. So the information changed late and didn't make it into the planning. One action, how do you make sure the public holidays gets across all states, get checked before scheduling team sessions going forward. Whenever I schedule sessions from now on, I need to do a double check of public holidays first. It's not the greatest answer, but highly unlikely there's going to be an issue again. Well, it could be, or won't be when we're on site. Standard before scheduling a team session, check public holidays across all relevant states first. What's the objective for tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm testing a new tool that I've built inside Claude to convert the XL version of a P6 to a TACT plan, TAKT. Good objective for tomorrow. Test a new Claude tool that converts Excel page into TACT plan. 27 days. New team. First ORCA session. Strong buy-in and one claim mistake owned live in the room. Public holiday missed. Standard set. That won't happen again. That's the process working. See you tomorrow. All right. As I showed you yesterday, I showed you what a good war room looks like, which was... make sure I go to the right scene here. That's the good war room that I did. If you want to see an exceptional war room, go to yesterday's replay, scroll it forward to right near the end. It's only about 3 minutes from the end. And you'll see what an exceptional war room looks like. Take it, use it, make it a great week. Get everyone engaged every day, and we'll speak soon.
They told me you can't do that here, Beanie. It might sound good in one of your books, but this is a construction site. You can't build a learning environment here. But I didn't start with a touchy-feely feel-good program or some poster. It started with a shelf. One shelf, a few books, a marble, a cricket ball, and a football. That's how you build a learning environment. Not with noise, but with signals. Signals that say, we improve here and we think here. We actually give a about getting better together. Human beings don't just need motivation. They need a purpose, autonomy, and a shot at mastery. When you build that into your environment, your team will grow and they will improve. And what happens next is they start to own the change with you. You want to build your culture? Start with a shelf.
Almost forgot. This is absolutely crucial. When I say that people pick and choose the parts that they want to use from my process and don't use all of it and say that the war room doesn't work, what I'm doing right now, the social media side of it, isn't a nice to have. It's a must. This is, for me, my 3 key tasks, 3 key areas that I work into every day is number 1, planning and prioritising the day with the team. Number 2, establishing and maintaining culture. And number 3 is doing social media with extreme competence. Massive leverage I can get, which drives all 3 of them by doing this. This is not a part that you can go, yeah, we like the other bits, we don't like that bit, stop doing that bit, Beanie. Or we don't need to use video. You do. The reason that you say that you don't is because you don't understand how much impact that it has. How many conversations, there was a conversation in our morning meeting this morning, which was, and this happens to me all the time. Someone in there said, I was reading your post when you're talking about Dave Marquet, and I intend to. I've tried to get people to do that on a previous site and they haven't listened to me. It's an extremely powerful thing. That person is going to be invaluable on the shop because they are already, when we think back to the how you start a movement, Derek Sivers video, remember that one? The guy dancing on the hill and the first person jumped in? That's the first person jumping in. So we've got traction already. If you're not doing video, you will learn how to do it better. Or want to learn how to get started. Reach out. Say, I want to learn social video, Beanie. I'll show you how to get started. Point you in the right direction. Take it, use it, make a great week, and we'll speak again tomorrow.